They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. They're going to get on top of it, and the onside kick is successful. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. The corners are walked up tight. Looking downfield, it's Braxton. Keeps looking downfield. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
After the incompletion, they're facing a 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Quarterback moving. He's going to run it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
It's so hard to defend these guys. You know, it's 1st and 10. Everything's available to you. You don't know if it's run or pass, and then you add in the scrambling element with the quarterback. He does a great job scrambling outside, getting outside the pocket, and then at the end of the play, not taking a hit, getting a first down, new set of down.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
All right, offense, it's got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Braxton. Getting some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations, because guess what? I don't have to fire off and play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting him on the ground. That's what defensive linemen live for.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Smith takes the handoff. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Six-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Off play action. Time to take a shot. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Fires to the tight end. Obliterates him, still on the move. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter.
Gain of 16. Good enough for first down. That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're scoreless.
And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll leave it with him. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Edwards. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Trojans getting it done through the air, picking up the first down.
And they always got one of these big arm sucker that can sling the ball down the field. You think about USC, that's what I always think about. Quarterbacks, playmakers, Hollywood, Heismans.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. He's got it. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away, and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Now adjusting. Trying to make magic with his feet. The expressway is wide open. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Jordan. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver shows motion. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And they corral him at the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you've got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. They'll try to slam it in. Knocked off his feet.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it out. It's Presley. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. For a quarterback, those mechanics need to be second nature, but sometimes they can get a little rushed.
Yeah, and we've seen that. We've had spin sessions on the field before games with Jesse, and just gets on that back foot a lot and just can't stay consistent at all. It might be the hair gel, weighing him down, but that back foot just starts to slide in there. Mechanics get bad, sloppy.
And I think the quarterback throwing that pass off his back foot is what led to that incompletion. Just not as accurate as he would have liked to have been.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Concepcion. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's going to let it go. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Hey, quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites, and you look out there and that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him, but I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go at.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. And the Trojans will kick it off to start the second half.
Number 15, set to kick off.
He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass, it's Braxton. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, run, more run, and you've seen over the years they've opened it up, the playbook, and they've brought in dudes. They've had some guys that can fly. They had receivers winning Heisman trophies, like so many game breakers on the outside that make big plays in this offense.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's Jordan.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Motion from the offense. They want to just keep throwing it. Grab near the marker. It's Willis. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
DB's right up on the receivers. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a grab by the defense.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field.
And the ball's loose in the backfield. Oh, and and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play.
Man, what a break. Great job falling on the football. Great job having some awareness. The running back coughed it up, but teammates there to pick him up, fall on the football. Listen, it's lucky, but it's a good job by the offense.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got him, and they convert. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll give it to the back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, USC 7, Alabama 6.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anyone.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Running the daylight from inside his 25. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. Here comes that Alabama offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this round.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Back to throw, it's Braxton. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. They're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's not afraid to go deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
I know they've got all their timeouts left, but it feels like this is the ball game right here. 4th down, the quarterback's got to do something special, knowing that they need a touchdown here to win.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
There's not a quarterback in college football that's not going to be successful with that much time to throw the football. And I think, Reese, I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next room, and he doesn't sound happy. No words that we could use on this broadcast.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. They're trying to get to him. He's got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. A two-tier job for this offense. First get the touchdown, then the 2 to try to pull even here in the 4th quarter. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. And this is a significant moment for this offense. Down 8, 1st and goal, needing a touchdown and a 2 to tie. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss. Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Ready?
Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And that ball is picked off. He's at the 40. At the 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, USC.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense. You're trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15.
The kick is good. That makes the score. USC.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down.
1st and 10.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
The offense has got to find something here in the 4th quarter. You can tell, pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
He wants a big play here late. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one is gone. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. but they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect. You talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.